Elden Ring has a nice storytelling base from characters rich in personality. This tutorial contains spoilers concerns to dialogue and content in the game. Proceed at your own discretion. We'll be focusing Roderika's questline and dialogues along the way. The story begins inside Stormhill Shack. Under that red-tainted hood, there is a blonde-haired and blue-eyed woman who lost everything and everyone. Her name, Roderika. The first time we meet Roderika, unless you skip it, will be at Stormhill Shack, Side of Grace. On the map you can see the location. You can also use Sides of Grace menu to navigate easily. Once you are in this location, all you have to do is walk inside the shack, and there she is. This step is not mandatory, as you can meet her later at Round Table Hall. As you can notice, she's head down and looking at her hands in such dramatic scene to inspire us sorrow. If you get closer and interact, that will trigger the first dialogue.
Everyone's been grafted. Everyone who came with me. They crossed the sea for me. They fought for me. Only to have their arms taken. Their legs taken. Even their heads taken. Taken and stuck to the spider. Did you know, if you're grafted by the spider, you become a chrysalid? It's quite a lark when you think about it.
First dialogue will reward you with sitting sideways emote, and then you can continue talking with her.
You're all on your own, are you? And heading to Stormvale Castle? Enticed by the one in the white mask, I suppose. Oh, you've come to be one with the spider? Well, that makes us two peas in a pod. But I don't have your courage. It's scary, you know, having your arms cut off, or legs, or your head. I want to be like everyone else, but I'm just too scared. I'm nothing but a craven. Oh, I know. Can you take this little one along with you?
Second reward is Spirit Jellyfish Ashes, required if you want to unlock a secret later on.
The poor thing deserves someone braver than myself. And the spirits look rather fondly upon you. It'll be glad of your company, I think, the little un. It was a pleasure to see you. Oh, can you pass on a message for me? If you see the little chrysalids in Stormvale Castle, tell them I love them. And that, despite my craven heart, I'm sure I'll be joining their club soon enough. I'm finally getting the hang of this whole pain thing, you know.
When you exhaust all the dialogues, she will be asking you a favor. You must head towards Stormvale Castle. This step is easily skipped, but if you follow me along the video, I will be showing you the location to do this. Next to the room where the Zion Spider can be found, you'll see a small yard with dead bodies all around. Careful with the enemies, as at this part in the game, they can easily spot you. You'll find an item on the top of the dead corpse pile. This item belongs to Roderika's dead husband. The location, as I showed you in the map, can be easily accessed by Rampart Tower, Side of Grace. I'll show you a shortcut to reach here by using an elevator. Once you loot Chrysalid's memento, you can follow this video fragment to see how to reach the elevator shortcut. As you exit the yard, go to the left door. When you see the elevator lever, that means you are in the right direction. Step on the elevator and go to the upper level. This way is safe and there is no enemies. As you enter, go to the right side and you can notice the Rampart Tower, Side of Grace. This is great, as we'll be coming back here later on. For the next step, go back to Stormhill Shack. We can do fast travel to each side of Grace. Once there, we'll be talking to Roderika one more time, triggering the next part of the dialogue.
Pleasure to see you. Did you give the little chrysalids the message? That I love them, and that despite my craven heart, I'm sure I'll be joining their club soon enough.
Now we are able to give Chrysalid's memento to her.
What's this? A keepsake? From my men? Oh, goodness me. I can't... They all believed in me. They all thought I'd make something of myself, me, who can't do anything. I think I'll head to the round table hold. Perhaps I'll find my purpose there.
A bonus part of the dialogue can be triggered by dropping some rainbow stones next to Roderika.
You're willing to make me a chrysalid, but I'm still a milksop craven. I can't even govern myself to step beyond the bounds of this ward. Please. You're only wasting your strength. I know how you must feel, but please, I'm not ready. Or are you like me? You're so far out of your mind with fear. You've divested yourself of all reason. Please stop. Even if you persist, your fear will not abate.
Moments later, and once you gain access to the round table hall, you'll need to travel there. This requirement is granted by Melina. At the round table hall, Roderika will be standing next to the fireplace. Approach to her and continue along the dialogue. After doing so, you will receive one more reward.
Greetings. Nice to see you again. My name is Roderika. I should have told you sooner. Isn't this place impressive though? The round table hold. Covert quarters of the Two Fingers. And gathering place of champions who vie to become Elden Lord. I never knew the guidance bestowed upon us Tarnished had such fantastic roots, although it's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose. Oh, and please allow me to express my thanks for giving me that keepsake from my men. It was as if I was frozen with self-pity. I failed them at every turn. You have my gratitude. Please, take this.
Roderika will give you a golden seed to express her gratitude. This item can be used to upgrade your flask. Then you can go and talk to Master Hugh. He will let you know what he noticed about her.
You're a new face. No matter, it's all the same. Lay out your arms. Let's get smithing.
For that, you will need to select the option about Roderika that will trigger the next step of the conversation.
The girly boy here. She's crestfallen and can scarcely swing a blade. But she has a gift for spirit tuning. I saw another one like her long ago. Their eyes share the same hue.
As you can see, Master Hugh is a prisoner here. You can as well ask him about that. selecting about the chains on your legs.
I see you've noticed the chains. Nothing special. I'm a prisoner and these are my chains. I'm trapped by the hold. I'm dying, smithing for you fools. That's all there is to it.
If you select now you are a prisoner, that will give us one more dialogue about him.
No, don't read too much into it. I've no grudge against you. My being a prisoner is no fault of yours. Besides, I don't mind smithing. Despite my differences, the weapons get stronger all the same. Even time. Technique never fails. Besides, it helps me forget the sheer terror of her.
Return now with Roderika next to the fireplace and tell her what the blacksmith said.
You're telling me I possess some kind of gift? I don't believe you. But if I do have this talent, and goodness knows it would be my first, I suppose I should try to hone it, shouldn't I? I'll ask Master Hugh to teach me. Certainly he does appear intimidating and holds no love for us tarnished. But I know he's trapped here at the Round Table Hold, so I can tell. He's a gentle soul underneath it all. If I do have a talent for spirit tuning, and goodness knows that would be a surprise, I suppose I should try to hone it, shouldn't I? I'll ask Master Hugh to teach me.
Go back to Master Hugh again and then tell him about Roderika. I must remind you that this step is required if you want to upgrade your spirit assets later on.
The girl. What about her?
Ask him if he will watch over Roderika.
Are you out of your mind? Who'd stay with an ugly brute who only knows how to smith? Absurd. Besides, she'd never agree to it.
Then tell him now, it's what he wants.
I refuse to believe it. I don't doubt you, but I know when something's too good to be true.
After all of that, you can reload the Round Table Hold by resting at the side of grace. Now you can find both Master Hugh and Roderika in the same instance. Roderika will now announce us that she is a spirit tanner, thanks to us because we pushed Master Hugh to teach her. Now from here we can talk to Roderika, triggering the next part on the dialogue.
Good to see you again. Thank you very much. I have you to thank, don't I? For persuading Master Hugh. I can happily announce that he has taught me the noble toil of spirit tuning. I'm as yet unsure of what I might be able to accomplish, but if I might be able to help you all, I'd certainly like to try. And if there's any chance to ease the suffering of my dear men who were grafted, well, I certainly must try. Roderika, the Spirit Tune Apprentice. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Go back to Master Hugh and ask him about Roderika.
I spoke with the girl. She has a gift for spirit tuning. So I told her everything I know. I'm indebted to a spirit tuner I met long ago. It was all I could do to honor her. I'm sorry I doubted you.
After this point there is an additional step we can do. Go back to the elevator beside Rampart Tower side of Grace. Going down back to that yard, take care of the dogs, and here you can see again. On the top of the corpse pile there is a new item. The item in question is a crimson hood, the same hood that Roderika used to wear. For the next dialogue sequence, you must progress farther in the game. In this case, once you use Tectus Medallion, the access will be granted. If you return to the Round Table Hall at this point, a new character will be there. A terrifying feeling for Roderika because she can sense the darkness of the new resident. He's the one known as the Dung Eater, another character who has its own quest line. Once you return to Roderika, she has something new to say. Select "There is something you should know" to listen her warning.
I need to warn you about something. A little while ago, someone started lurking in the wing on the opposite side of the round table, and I can hear, from all the way over there, the howling and wailing of spirits in fear of a curse. I can even hear the repulsive twisted malice in itself, a plethora of spirits in an unceasing cacophony. I can't even imagine. How much suffering inflicted to who knows how many souls. Not even the grafting caused anything like this to happen. You should keep your distance. I know you're strong, but please.
No. I need to do better than this. This will never kill God. I can do better than this. It needs to slay a bloody god. Oh, it's you. Don't pay me any mind, it's not important. Just lay out your arms.
At this point, you need to make it to the base of the air tree. Upon defeat the boss and examine the impenetrable thorns, Melina gives you the Droll Medallion by resting at the side of Grace. Reach the mountain tops is only the beginning. You'll have to find and defeat the fire giant. After doing so, head towards the forge and find the side of Grace in there. Melina will take care of the fire and set the earth tree aflame. After this, you'll be sent to a new location. To be able to unchain the next sequence of dialogues, you need to reach the side of Grace. Once you do that, return to the Round Table Hall. You can notice Roderika will be standing next to the fireplace. Once again, you can initiate a new conversation with her.
Take a look around. The Round Table hold is burned, razed to the ground. Don't worry, I don't blame you. I'll continue spirit tuning just the same as before, which is why I need your help persuading Master Hugh to leave. His roots are so knotted in this place. He won't last much longer if he stays here. His shackles are broken. He's a free man now. It's high time he put the Round Table behind him.
Now if you pay a visit to Master Hugh, you'll notice his chains are broken, because the Round Table Hall is burned.
I knew you'd be back. Lay out your arms. Let's get smithing.
Select the option "Why are you still making weapons?"
Weren't you listening? As I've always said, you came to challenge the demigods and their god, to slay them. And as long as you do, I will always smith your weapons. It is what I wish. To smith a weapon for you to slay a god.
Back with Roderika, we can ask her about Master Hugh.
Oh, is that right? So Master Hugh won't listen to you either. You have my thanks regardless. I'll try and talk him round next time. I know he was given this great entreaty to craft a weapon which could slay a god. Though I can't help but think of it as a curse, a fearsome curse, put on him by Queen Marika. And if that's the case, I'm not sure there's anything we can do.
If you go again with Master Hugh, you can ask him what happened to her.
I've upset the girl. She says that now my chains are broken, I'm free. And if I stay here, I will be ruined with the Round Table. What use have I for freedom now? I smith weapons to slay a god. I have lived and will die doing so upon this spot. Is there any other way?
Back to Farum Azula, you need to find and defeat Maliketh. Once you do this, you'll be brought back to the capital. Touch the side of grace and travel to the Round Table Hall again. We can talk now to Master Hugh.
Who are you? Oh, I must be a blacksmith. Now, let's get smithing.
After the first dialogue, select the option about yourself.
Could you tell me what happened? Why is the Round Table burning? In ruins. Why does that girl weep for me? Oh. Have I forgotten something of dire importance?
Make your way back to Roderika, and here you can ask her what happened to Master Hugh.
So it wasn't just me this happened to. To think he'd forget who you were as well. I knew he'd burn himself out. Old Hugh. I think we could talk him into leaving the Round Table Hold now. But maybe it's better that we don't. It's only proper that we respect his choice to stay.
Keep talking to her and make sure you exhaust all the dialogue.
I'll remain with Hugh. He made me who I am today. I'd like to return the kindness in whatever small way I can. Please, become Elden Lord. Hugh was always saying that you were a lord. To him, so slay her with the weapons he smithed. Slay the god, Marika, who cursed us all.
Roderika's questline is finished, and this is all the dialogue I've found so far. Be welcome to post any comments, like and subscribe. Appreciate it if you make it this far. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.